What is good, everybody on YouTube? It is your boy Forge Ripperton back at it again with another video. You dig? What is poppin', everybody? What is going on? It is day 100,000 million kazillion and two of quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Been stuck in this crib. I hope everybody is doing good. I gotta say this almost every video because, you know what I'm saying, I know some people out there going crazy, going mad, being stuck in the house. You know what I'm saying? Me being a homebody, this is low-key fucking me up, low-key. I'm like, dang, I'm used to being in the house, but I like being in the house when I want to be in the house. I don't like being in the house when I gotta be in the house. Today, we are going to talk about some shoes that I regret selling. Now, I know we all can relate to those times where we have a shoe and we really liked it when we had it, and like we was wearing it and shit like that, but eventually something made us want to sell it, or we needed some money to get another shoe. We didn't want to spend our own money or something like that. So in my instance, most of these shoes I sold because either I felt like I didn't have the right shit to wear with it anymore, and I felt like I could use the money better for another shoe, or I don't know, like I get tired of things really fast, and then once I like get rid of it, I low-key be regretting it. Not all pieces, but some pieces I regret. So yeah, these are some of the shoes that I regret selling. Now the first shoe that I want to talk about, it's not really a shoe, it's actually a boot. I need to scoot over a little bit because, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure it's like space. Hopefully y'all can still see me, you know what I'm saying. I'm using the actual, like, not the front camera anymore, because when I record my videos on YouTube, I use the front camera so I can see myself. But right now I'm actually using the camera. So hopefully y'all can see me and I don't have to like redo this over, and hopefully it's like space for me to show the shoe. If not, I'll figure it out. But the first shoe that I'm going to talk about is the Yeezy season 3, I think, military boot, and this is the brown color. I forgot what the actual color. Oh, it was oil. It was the oil colorway. Now these, bro, oh my gosh, I ordered these off StockX a while ago. Like, this was a super long time ago, and I actually was looking at this before I bought this boot. I was looking at it for a super long time, and I was like, bro, one day I'm gonna buy them joints, because they was like it was like $400 when I bought them. I think I bought mine for like 360, 370, something like that, like close to $400 when I actually bought them. And it took me a lot to buy them, because I was like, I don't know if $400 is worth it. Am I crazy for buying this boot? Am I wilding out? But every time that I thought about this boot, I was like, bro, I have to have this. I have to have this. I have to have this. And eventually I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. That's what happens with me a lot when it comes to shoes. I want a shoe for a long period of time, and then I won't get it for a while, and then eventually I just get this urge in my body to just be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm about to buy these joints. So I ended up buying them joints. I actually wore them a few times. Like, I love that boot. The only thing about it that kind of threw me off was it was a little bit too big for me. Not too big, but it was a little too roomy than I would like, because when I wore them, I had to wear like double socks with them. So I wish I would have got like a size down, because they didn't run half size, so I had got a 10. So I wonder how a 9 would have fit on me. But definitely I regret selling this boot. I might be coming to get you. I might be coming to get you again. The next shoe on my list, it seems like most of this list is like most of my Yeezys, because I bought a couple of Yeezys. I have like 3 Yeezys on this list. So the second Yeezy is the Yeezy Wave Runner. Now this shoe, I really like this shoe. Actually, when it first came out, like first came out, I wasn't really rocking with it as much. Like, it took me a while to warm up to this shoe. So when they first dropped, I didn't get them off of the first drop. And then they re-released, and I tried to get them for retail when they re-released, and I struck out on them. So I eventually bought these off of StockX too. I got these actually for like $440 or some shit like that. Like, I paid a decent amount for these. I mean, they're originally $300, but I paid like an extra like $140 for them. But I do regret selling this shoe a lot. I ended up selling this shoe on Mercari. It's like another like shoe selling app. Or like clothes, they sell clothes, all types of shit you want to sell on that. But I eventually sold these joints. I think one of the reasons I sold these shoes, one is because at that time I was like, damn, I spent $400 on these. I want my money back to possibly get like 2 pairs of shoes. So that's one reason why I sold these. Also, the gray suede on them joints started to get a little bit dirty a little bit, and that started to piss me off, because I'm like, all right, I spent like 4 something, almost 5 on this shoe, and they getting dirty like this. And like, I didn't feel like having to go clean them and do all that other shit. So that kind of threw me off. And I think like around that time, some other shoes started to come out that I wanted, or like I wanted some more clothes. So I eventually sold them. But I got a decent wear out of these shoes. If you go on my Instagram and like scroll, you'll see a couple outfits with me wearing them joints. But yeah, I definitely got a good amount of wears out of these before I sold them. I actually got more wears out of these than my the military boots. But yeah, definitely wish I still had this shoe though, because I would definitely rock those like almost every day now. But I see a lot of people still with them. But that's another thing when it comes to like sneakers. When I see other people wear shoes, it makes me not like this shit as much. Like, I know I could swag it, but like when I see too many people with them on and they not giving them they justice, that shit just irritates me. So this was one of those shoes that I saw too many people with and was like, bro, like, I don't even want to have the same shoe as y'all niggas. Like, I gotta get rid of these right now. For the third shoe, this is another Yeezy. This is the last Yeezy on my list, but the third shoe that I do regret selling, and I regret selling this shoe a lot because I really didn't get enough wears out of this shoe. I may have worn this shoe like twice, maybe at the most 5 times, but I really didn't get enough wears out of these like I wanted to, and it is the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta. Now this shoe, I love this shoe so much. First of all, because it's all black and it really can go with almost anything that I put on. Second, I love the Yeezy 700 V2 model better than the regular 700. I just like the way the shape is. As y'all know, I want them static joints, but them shits is still $700. I'm not spending that much money on the static joints, but I really do regret selling this joint. I actually sold this shoe because I needed money. Like, I was starting, I hate when they bubble there, but I was starting to like run out of money because I was like spending my money too frivolously, and I was like, damn, I need some quick bread real fast. So I ended up selling these joints because I needed some quick bread. So I do regret doing that, but like I said, I keep saying I'm gonna eventually buy this shoe. I might as well say all the shoes that's on this list, I'm gonna eventually buy again. So I don't want to have to keep saying that after every shoe that I list. I'm gonna eventually buy these shoes again whenever I get the chance. But definitely miss the Yeezy Vantas. Like I said, I didn't wear these shits enough. I will wear this with almost every outfit. They're all black, bro. The quality was cool. Like, they were so comfortable. I just feel like I didn't give it its just. That's one of the main reasons why I really regret selling these drinks, because I feel like I didn't give it its just. But it is what it is. Definitely gonna get these joints again for sure. I fucking love this shoe, and yeah. Now, the next shoe on my list, I feel like this is the shoe I regret the most out of every shoe on my list. Like, this shoe right here, I wore this motherfucking shoe all the time. And that is the Shadow 1. The Jordan Shadow 1s, bro. If y'all know me, or y'all seen my Instagram and was following me for a while, it was a point that I wore this shoe every single day. Bro, I wore this shoe every day with every outfit. It's just because, first, the Jordan 1 is just the most versatile shoe ever. And then the Shadow 1s are black, gray, and white. When I say that, it's just colors that go with everything, bro. They go with everything you put on. So I was rocking this shoe with everything. I literally wore these shoes out, like it started to get heel drag on them and all that shit. And the thing that blows me is when this shoe came out, I actually bought 2 pair of these joints, and I sold the other pair for like $180. I'm pissed off because if anything, I could have held them and got like a good $300-400 now for how much they going for. But I eventually just sold those for $180 because at the time I didn't want to spend all that money on 2 pairs of shoes at the time, so I just wanted to sell it as quick as possible. But I regret selling this shoe because this is one of the shoes that I rocked with everything. They went with everything. Like, it was perfect. But like I said, I gave it its due. Like, I wore these shits to the grizzle. Like, the quality on the leather was just perfect. And you know what ones, the more you wear them, the better they get. The better they look, the more swaggier they look, bro. Like, I really miss this shoe so much, and I'm definitely gonna get my hands on them. Them shits run for like $350 now, so I'm kind of like pissed off about that, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. I'm definitely coming after them joints again because, whew, them shits is crazy. Next shoe on my list, I'm not sure if too many people know about this shoe, and as you guys know, I'm not a really big Air Force One fan, but this shoe right here, I caught from Urban Necessities when I was living in New York, and it is the Mr. Cartoon Cinco de Mayo Air Force One. You gotta understand that these had to be some fire Air Force Ones for me to buy, because I talk shit about Air Force Ones all the time about how much I do not like the way they look on me. Certain people can pull them off, but like just personally, I don't like Air Force Ones. But when I saw these joints, I was like, bruh, these just look so sweet. And I copped them for like $200 at Urban Necessities. It was all patent leather. Like, oh my goodness, bro. And when I wore these joints, they just look super different than any other shoe that I ever had. Like the bold colors on them, they just popped. I usually don't wear bright ass shoes like that, but those right there were definitely a shoe that I really, really do regret selling. And I regret selling them also because I sold them shits for like $80 on Depop. And the crazy thing about these shoes is I sold these on Depop, right? And when the person bought them, they tried to DM me and be like, oh bro, I forgot to I put the wrong address on there, can you just send them to this address? So then they sent me another address, and me just trying to be a good person, like, all right, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, I understand, because sometimes you do forget to put the right address on it. So I'm like, all right, but I got you. So I go to the post office, I write the new address out. So they initially paid for shipping, but since they gave me a new address, I had to pay for shipping, which was like $30 to ship. And then when I shipped them, after like 2 weeks went by, he DM'd me and was like, I didn't get my shoes. I'm about to file a report. And I'm like, bro, I fucking sent the shoes to the address you gave me. And the only thing that saved me, because he almost got away with my shoes and my money. Like Depop almost gave him his money back and all that shit. It took it from me. The only thing that saved me was Depop emailed me and was like, I'm gonna need the receipt from when you sold them, like when you shipped them out at the USPS. And I almost lost my money, y'all, because I was looking for this fucking receipt, bro. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know where the fuck I put that. Because normally I keep all my receipts just in case shit like this happen. I was looking for that receipt everywhere, bro. I was like, son, where's this shit? And I found that shit last minute. Right when I was like, fuck, they about to take my money and I don't have my shoes. I found that shit last minute. Took a picture of it, sent it to them. They was like, thank you. Just make sure you don't do that again. If they put the wrong address in, just refund them their money and do the transaction all over again. So I learned from that situation. I'm not doing that shit ever again. So if somebody fucking puts the wrong address on there, I'm just going to refund you your money and we can do it all over again. I almost lost out on my money and them shoes, but it is what it is. I got my money. They got their shoe or didn't get their shoe. Whatever they did, they tried to scam me. But yeah. Now for the last shoe on my list, a lot of you guys are going to be like, what the like, didn't you just make a video on these? Didn't you just have these? And that shoe is the Revenge Storm, the Encounter joints. These I regret selling. Now let me tell y'all why I sold them, because I know y'all like, bro, you just made a video on them, took pictures in them, all that other shit. The thing that made me sell these shoes, now as you guys know, I've been getting rid of a lot of fucking clothes, right? I've been getting rid of a lot of clothes, so now I'm down to like a couple pair of jeans, a couple shirts and shit like that. So this being a green shoe, I kept looking at it like, son, I spent $220 on these joints. They don't go with everything in my closet. I don't know when the next time I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, go cop some more clothes and shit like that. So I want a shoe that is more versatile than this green shoe. And I was like, well, with that $200, I could just get that $200 back and go buy some more clothes, or I can go buy a more versatile shoe. And at the time, I only had those, my Stan Smiths, and the red metallic ones. And I'm like, bro, I need to sell these to get another shoe. So I eventually sold them joints on Grail. Now, I regret selling them because I'm thinking more down the line, like when I actually do go shopping again, I'm going to get some more clothes. So if I have more clothes, that is a shoe that I would wish was in my closet. But right now, since I want a more versatile shoe and shoes that go with almost anything, that green shoe just didn't work out for me. Now, if they were like the black and white joints, like the regular color joints with that bolt on the side, I would have definitely kept them because I know I would have wore them with everything. But them being green was the reason why I sold them, because I'm like, bruh, I'm not gonna get enough wears out of these, and I'm gonna be wishing that I had that money in my pocket to use towards something else. So that's why I sold them joints, you know what I'm saying? I didn't sell them because I thought they was ass or nothing like that. I just needed a shoe that went with everything, and that $220 being out my pocket at the time, I was like, bro, I could use that for something else. So I don't have those anymore, because I saw somebody in my IG live the other day was like, do a outfit, like make outfits with those, and I was like, bro, I don't even have them joints no more. Definitely regret selling those, but I'm definitely gonna get another pair, like either another pair of the green ones or get those just the regular black and white ones. I fuck with the Revenge Storm, so Yeah, that is a shoe that I really do regret selling because that bulk just hits so much different than just regular Vans. I don't know what it is. It's just like when you see that bulk, it's just different. Like you see everybody else with regular Vans on, you just like, yeah, they Vans, but that bulk, it's like, hold on, you're the guy she told me not to worry about.